There are places in this world in which we will never fully understand. We ask questions. Spending 2 years to build our credibility, our showmanship. We have special equipment that lets us communicate with the dead.
189, 126. Dude.
Max.
Working alongside no professionals in the field. Capturing about average proof that ghosts are real.
Oh my dick!
We are the Ghost Lads.
We are here in Charleston, South Carolina to investigate the Charleston jail.
The Charleston Jail was constructed in 1802 and served as the Charleston County Jail until 1939. This place also served as a prisoner of war camp during the Civil War as a Confederate prison. This place is incredibly haunted, seeing that hundreds of prisoners died here. This next part is extremely disturbing, so watch at your own risk. We do not own these pictures, but we do have permission to show them. This picture shows what looks like a ghost wedding going on. Now, one of the most famous ghosts here, as well as prisoners, was a lady named Lavinia Fisher. She, on her death day, wore a wedding dress, which you can see in the middle of the picture, a spirit with a wedding dress on. This is a picture of the little girl spirit that haunts the kitchen. In this picture, you see two figures. The figure on the right is not real, as in that is a ghost, as well as the one on the left. It is a ghost as well. Let's see if you can spot the ghost in this picture. Did you spot it? Here's a second chance to see it. This picture right here is by far the most creepiest picture from the jail, in my opinion.
This place is home to Lavinia Fisher, what some say is the first ever female serial killer in America. Her famous last words before she got hung was, "If anyone has a message for the devil, tell me now, for I'll be seeing him in a moment." And then she leaped right towards the crowd. And she was expecting like a snap of her neck, but she just hung there for, I think people said like 15 minutes before she died. So that's what we will be investigating. What do you think about this place, Hayden? Wait a minute, where is he?
Hayden?
Hold up, we gotta call him. Do you know if Vince is working tonight?
I don't know.
Today's Thursday. He's working. So, Hayden ain't answering us, so we're just gonna call Miller. Miller!
Matt.
Miller!
Matt,
Can you hear me?
can you hear me?
Miller!
Miller,
What?
what do you have to say about this place?
About what place?
Charleston jail, Miller. The jail.
Jail?
Yeah, what do you have to say about it?
It's alright.
You heard it here first, guys.
You heard it here first. Miller, you heard it here first. Miller says it's all right.
Yeah, it's okay. I give it like a 3 out of 4, 3 out of 5 on Yelp.
All right, bye, Miller. You're in the
Alright,
ghost.
see you.
You're in the Ghost Lad video now, bro. We'll be ghost hunting here later. Lavinia Fisher, if you are up there, we're coming after you. We want to talk to you.
But before that happens, we decided to make a pit stop at the first shots of the Civil War, Fort Sumter.
In memory of all those who served here at Fort Sumter, they have a nice plaque during the bombardment. We're going to go around with the Ovilus and see what we can get here. This is a very beautiful place. So we're at Fort Sumter. I got the Ovilus in hand. And we'll see if there's anybody here.
Beast material.
Material. We are near the powder rooms. That's where they keep ammunitions and black powder. So that could be the material that they're talking about. So we're going to walk around in here and see what we get. I believe is the actual powder room where they would actually keep ammunitions and stuff. Is there anybody down here with us? What was it like to be out here during the bombardment? How you say it?
Okay.
The feeling of this place is quiet. Just quiet and peaceful.
Is there a flag on that pole?
They just took it down.
Wow.
So while the camera was off, we got this come up on the Ovilus.
Yeah.
The Ovilus got the word crescent, which later we found out a crescent-type moon is on the South Carolina Confederate flag, shown right here. Is it connected? Who knows?
So, which Braydon was saying, tell him what you said?
Well, Matt asked earlier what it was like for them being rained down on by cannon fire all the time. And they said hell, so
That makes sense. Let's find out more. So this little hole right here is one spot where during the Civil War the Confederates took over the base, and non-stop during the siege of Charleston the Union from Morris Island kept firing cannons for a very, very long time. And this looks like a hole that has been shot by one of the, I guess you could say, not missiles, but
projectiles.
yeah, projectiles that they shot over here. So that's just really interesting. If there's any Union or Confederate soldiers who are just trying to talk and hear your story, if you want to, you can follow us throughout here, communicate with us. I got a little object in my hand that can...
Us.
Yes, us. You see it?
Yeah.
11.
11.
There are 11 of you?
There's 11 of you. This is also, this thing right here is one of the shells, projectiles that got shot. Are there 11 of you? Which side did you serve on?
Got another big hole right there.
The U.S. or Confederate?
More damage here, another shell in the wall.
That is the first Confederate flag flown over Fort Sumter after they took over the fort. Anyone here in the museum? Earlier I was saying, before we leave the island, if there's anything else you want to say, not sure if you can see it, but it said opening chills. If there's anything else you want to say before we leave, say it. He's going to keep the camera rolling until we get on that bridge. As we're leaving, we got
Some stuff.
You're covered, yeah. It said Peter, and then other stuff.
Little printed magic.
Yeah, keep that rolling. Oh,
There's another thing.
several E.
A thunderstorm approached us as we got ready to go to this Charleston jail.
So we are in the Charleston jail now. I am here with
Joy.
and we're going to ask her a few questions, and she's going to tell us about some of her experiences. So what really is the most terrifying thing you've experienced here?
On an investigation that I wasn't even running, I was just hanging out, kind of learning the ropes. I saw a spirit attached to a woman, and that was the most terrifying thing I've ever seen. There was a room up on the 3rd floor where everybody felt like there were entities like hiding in the corners of it, and it was a really, really active night to start out with. But everybody was kind of freaking out about the spirits in there. So there was a woman on the tour that said that she was a sensitive. So I go, okay, just do me a favor. Just go put your toes right by the threshold and tell me if you feel anything. And she doesn't get like a toenail over where the threshold is. She grabs her head, screams, ah, and runs past me. And so I'm like, okay, ma'am, whatever you do, don't go in that room. Not 5 minutes later, she walks in, she doesn't say a word, she has this little smirk on her face, and then she proceeds to run into me 4 different times, like brush past me and not say a thing. She didn't say excuse me, she didn't say anything. So she does it time after time after time after time, and I'm just like, I'm so freaked out at this point. And so I actually left the room. So the room right next to it, we were standing in it. She walks through the room, turns around and leaves the room. And we look down and there's a brick on the floor that hadn't been in there when we walked in the room before she came in. So we're like, all right, there's something about her. And how I describe it is she wasn't driving the bus, somebody else was. And they weren't sure how big she was. Because you have to remember, most of the time when most of these spirits were around, women, the average height of a woman was about 5 foot. This woman was about 5'9" or so. So it was much bigger than they anticipated. So I don't think that they knew how big of a vehicle they were driving. Yeah. And then she got ready to leave, and luckily the woman that was running the investigation sees things, has a whole bunch of talents I can't even imagine having. And the lady crosses the threshold and she goes, ma'am, I need you to come back here. And the lady's like, why? And she's like, no, it's serious. I need you to come back here, please. And she said that there was something dark, like hanging over the woman's shoulders. And so she took it, balled it up, and threw it back in the building. And then the woman left. And she was exhausted after she did it because it took so much of her energy to be able to ball that thing up. And then she looked at me and she goes, that lady came looking for something.
As you talk.
Oh, nice. She said that lady came looking for something to take home. So people do that.
That's insane.
And also I've had 1 or 2 interesting conversations with Lavinia.
That's cool. Can you tell us more about the figure?
Yeah, so I really believe the school of thought that doesn't think that she was a killer. I don't think she killed anybody. I think she was a thief. I think they used her as bait because she was young and beautiful. I think they piled all the murders on her because they didn't think that they would execute her. I also think that she was horribly abused in this building. And so people that come in, most people come in with the, oh, you're evil, show me how evil you are. Those people don't hardly ever get reactions. Every once in a while they'll get scratched because they're being a smart ass. But anybody that goes in with respect gets a much different experience. And I had a lady that came all the way from California just to tell Lavinia that she believed that she wasn't evil. And we actually sat in there, she and I swear Lavinia sat in there and held like a 10-minute conversation where she was turning the meter red for us in response to questions. Yeah, so it was really interesting. It felt incredibly intimate. That's the most intimate conversation that I've had with her here. So I believe that the version I believe is the truth. And actually the version that I believe, there's a book called 6 Miles to Charleston, written by a man named Bruce Orr, who happens to be a tour guide here now. So I believe his version. And he's the one that doesn't think that she killed anyone. Thinks that they were thieves, but they weren't murderers. So it's an interesting, he also floats the theory that supposedly she was the first white woman ever executed in South Carolina. Totally not true. They executed women before that. But he actually maintains that she wasn't white, that she was a biracial slave that John's father purchased. They found records of him buying a mulatto, as they called it back then, a mulatto slave named Lavinia that was 16 years old. And so whether John fell in love with her before and then his father purchased her to keep her safe, or if John's father purchased her and he fell in love with her and they ran away together, I'm not sure. I think they ran away together. I think that's why they were so far out of town, is that she could pass for white at a glance, but once you got closer you might realize that she was a mixed race. And that was totally illegal and executable by death at that point in time for both of them. So yeah, it's an interesting story for sure. And the people that come in with respect to her get much different results than the people that try and provoke her.
Thank you for your time.
Absolutely, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely come back and see us. Hopefully we'll still be here doing this. We hope.
Sweet.
Jumped up to over 2 every time we walked, and like asked I was to go down.
No, I'm getting you on camera. Go ahead.
Oh, right. Oh, you're recording that?
Yeah, I'm recording you,
I
yeah.
thought you were just...
Okay, we are here in the Charleston jail. We're going to first go into the kitchen and play with, what's her name? Bridget. She's from what I heard, is a nice spirit. She likes to play hide and go seek and stuff, so I'm hoping that we can contact her. Bridget, if you're in here with us, we just want to ask you a few questions, and if you would, please answer them. We're going to try to be quiet, and maybe we can play a game with you.
Want to play hide and seek?
0.5? Yep. Braydon, come here. Try to get this.
We didn't get anything on this recording, but we did get other stuff.
Are you over here in front of Skylar?
Oh shit!
What does it say? Stop,
It's
dude.
a threat. And
What Zach just got scared of was the obulus saying threats and its.
Oh shit!
What does it say? Stop, dude.
It's a threat.
Okay, you need to stop.
It's a threat.
Jesus. Right over here, we're about to go to Lavinia Fisher's room. She is the notorious woman serial killer, but some say that she didn't do it. Now, I think we're going to do this room.
Motion lights going on off.
Behind me?
Yep.
Yep, in the hallway.
Get that on
There's
camera.
nobody over there.
There is nobody over there at all.
Yep.
Okay. So we're going to do this room 2 by 2. Do you guys want to go first?
Or do you want us to go first? It doesn't matter.
Let's get ours out of the way first. Sorry.
You want to take the cruise up?
Is it on night vision?
Yeah, it's on night vision. You can't see.
So it probably
Red
won't
light's
go.
better.
Keep the red one on, but if you can, please turn it off. Breathe. I guess we can sit and or get your camera.
If we couldn't, this door would be closed.
Okay, so Zach and Skylar in Lavinia Fisher's room. We're over here. Nope. That was me. I don't think we can go in, dude.
Oh, she said the outside door would be closed.
Okay. We have our first entity today. It's a cockroach. Two of them.
I wouldn't go over that way because that's where I was getting stuff earlier.
You got your red light on? Good.
Yeah. All right, you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Don't forget to point it over. All right.
This is Skylar and Zach. We're going to do an EVP, and we're going to try to see if we can talk to Lavinia Fisher.
All right. So we heard you like to attract men in and poison them and then kill them and take all their money. Somebody moving outside.
Probably a fucking lot of them. Is there somebody in this room? There's somebody in here. Could you please try to use your energy and say something on this device? Or perhaps go over to Braydon's device and make it go off?
Is there one of us that you really don't like? If there is, please let us know by either moving something in here, touching one of us, or really just make a noise. A noise would be fine. When you were being hung, rumors are going around that you had stated that if we had a message for the devil, we give it to you now, and you should be seeing it shortly. Is that true?
At this moment, Zach and Skylar got a voice that sounds like it's saying not true or I hate you. See for yourself.
Well, thank you very much for having us. I appreciate it.
We'll check EVP later.
Oh shoot, my battery's running dead, dude. This is high. Where'd they go? Hey Matt. Somebody's in a spirit box.
Oh, just moved right there.
What Zach and Skylar just saw was a motion light in the middle of the doorway turn off, then back on, as if something moved past it or was standing in the doorway.
Oh fuck.
Right in the hallway.
What, dude?
Probably can't see it on the night vision though because I got my light turned on.
Like a shadow?
No, it was just made the motion detector go off. You got your light on? Let me
Yeah.
turn my light off. Oh, we got a .2 standing here.
Oh wow. Well, you
Point
want to
three.
do a EVP session in this room?
Where did they go?
I had no clue. Oh my god. Every one of these things
Oh,
just
shit.
turned on. Every
Oh,
single
look,
one of
it's
these
going
motion
on and off.
sensors just turned on. Oh. I'm gonna do an EVP session right here.
Zach and Skylar did not get anything on their EVP session, but it is strange with the lights going on and off.
The hallway.
The EVP session is right outside of the holding area where Lavinia Fisher once was. We're getting a lot of action over here. Motion detectors going off simultaneously. So we're...
Peter.
Yeah, Peter.
Peter,
I thought it said fear at first.
did you follow us from Fort Sumter?
Did get Peter on the...
Or are you a different Peter?
We're at Fort Sumter. Cockroaches moving.
We're about to do Spirit Box if you are here.
Almost sounds like Lavinia.
Don't have to work. Let's do this. Is there somebody in here with us? Yeah. What's your name? Okay, the battery's running really low. Nobody's here? Can you please tell me what your name is? Could you tell me what my name is? Do you like us being here trying to talk to you? Alright, I'm gonna turn this off. Okay, we're gonna go investigate Lavinia Fisher now. So Braydon, what are we doing here?
We are investigating what was possibly Lavinia Fisher's cell room, where people say, and
There's people upstairs, yeah.
where people say, as they're walking by the prison, they'll see people that look like they are trapped, trying to get out of these windows.
All right. 3. Okay. So, Lavinia, if you are in here, we're going to do an EVP session with you. If you would, please talk to us. Or if there's any other inmates in here, we would love to communicate with you. Stairs are talking, so some voices may not be.
Okay. She did say we could turn the fans off if we wanted to.
Go do that. Let me get the light. Point 2.
Point 3. It's 84 degrees in here. Definitely feels like it. Point 1.
Okay. Starting now. Don't move. If there's anybody in here with this room with us, if you would go over to this orange light, we'll try to communicate with you. What is my name? Do you know that?
At this moment, we got a voice saying my name. See if you can hear it.
Hear that? Hear that?
What? Point 9. Point 9. I got this.
Point 4.
Point 4?
Point 2.
Lavinia, do you not like men? Can you please tell us why? We just want to be really respectful to you. I got a really cold chill next to me.
Next to you, what side?
Right here, right in the middle of us. And it's moving around my body right now. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
What?
I just saw a blue light in the jail cell. I don't think that thing can reach that far, Braydon. We gotta get closer. Whoa.
Is there someone in the jail cell?
In this jail cell? Sorry, Braydon.
It's fine.
What I just saw was a blue orb-like figure appear then disappear in front of my eyes. We didn't get anything else on recorder, so we decided to go to Spirit Box. Is there somebody in this room with us? I heard, yeah. Hey? Hello?
What is your name?
Lavinia, are you in this room with us? What's your story, Lavinia? Lavinia, before you died, you said if any of those who have a message for the devil, what else did you say? Can you please tell us what one of our names are? This spirit just said the name of our very nice tour guide, Joy, in which we interviewed her earlier. You can also hear the spirit say another thing after Joy. Joy! Alright, we're gonna give you 30 seconds and then we're out of this room. At this time, we decided to come back together to go to the warden's home/office.
Sis, Alice.
That on camera, try to at least. You know how to use the spirit box in here? Yeah, I know. Is there anybody in here? Can you repeat that?
Come on, I know you can get it higher. Come on.
This is the warden's office, by the way, in case I didn't say
Okay,
it.
it's going back down to .0.
Or should I say house?
.1. Are you still around us? Wow.
Last time it said SIP, it said something creepy after it. Right after.
Do we wanna get this?
Alright, I'm gonna, let's, in order, we're sitting in a room.
Yeah. If you want to, could you guys go in the room way over there? Braydon is sadly defeated.
.3.
Okay, no more noises. No more noises, guys. Can you tell me what your name is? Can you please knock on a wall to let us know that you're in here? Braydon scratching.
.2. It went back up to .2. I got cold chills on my hand.
You guys hear a thump?
Yes. I heard it back behind us. That's
There are footsteps.
Footsteps.
Yeah, footsteps. Nope, don't move. Oh wait, there's someone coming.
Is there?
They shined a flashlight through there. I don't think anyone's coming. Was that you letting us know that you're up here?
Right, number one.
We're gonna go to the red room.
Thank you.
Is that the scary room?
No, the scary room.
I know, but I didn't like the red room either. Crap. We're gonna go to the.
Point 7.3. Are you over here?
This is the.
Oh, I heard, yeah, look, yes just came up.
Oh.
Yes just came
This is
up.
the wooden
Go
chair.
ahead, yeah, EVP session, quick.
Hold on, Zach. Skylar, go. Okay. Oh, this is the red room. This is the red room. College students did this. It is not anything quite spooky. Okay. EVP. We did not get anything on this recording. That was directly in my face. Okay, Braydon, we're gonna go to that room.
So the halfway in, halfway out, right?
Towards your right, this one. And nooses.
This is one of the,
Shackles or whatever.
this is the, with the murders.
Okay, is anything coming up on Ovilus?
No, not since we come up the stairs earlier. This has literally just been 1 and 2 right now.
This is what we see in here, legit. Complete darkness other than those lights over there. So, woohoo. Yeah. Okay, turn the recorder on. Is there somebody in this room with us? If so, can you please tell me your name?
What? You okay?
I don't like this room. I don't like this room.
Well,
We gotta get out. Nope. I do not like this room. I don't like this room. Where's the flashlight? I don't like the room. Oh my god, threshold. That's a door. That means door. Go ahead. I do not like this room. Zach? Nope. I'm out of here.
what happened?
Nope.
What I heard and felt in this room was shivers running down my spine, as well as I heard hundreds of whispers saying, "Hey," in my mind. I just had to get out.
Nope. Said threshold though. Vapor. Zach, dude, please watch your set now. Fire.
Overall, we had a great time in Charleston. Hopefully we can come back and make a part 2. Welcome to Season 2 of The Lads.